We will talk about the Faraday's law. So Faraday is also given the two laws, and the first law he has given: whenever there is a change in magnetic flux link with a conductor, an EMF induced in the coil, and it is remains so long till the change. So what is the first law? According to first law, whenever there is change in magnetic flux linked with coil, an EMF induced, okay, and it remained till so long till the current. This is the first law, okay. And second law, according to the second law, the magnitude of EMF induced is directly proportional to the change of flux. That means here we will go for the EMF produced is directly proportional to the flux is change. If we can take the flux, this is change phi 2 minus phi 1, it is change means this with time. So we can write E proportional to d phi upon dt. So here is E is equal to minus d phi upon dt. If we have number of turn in the coil is n, then E is equal to minus n d phi upon dt. We can also write it. If we can use by Ohm's law, so Ohm's law from E is equal to IR, that is V upon R. So EMF is, so we can write this by applying this value here. It is n upon R d phi upon dt. Here we are talking about the Lenz law. Lenz law, it is based on conservation of energy, okay. It is based on the conservation of energy. CERVATION, conservation law of energy. So what is a Lenz law? According to the Lenz law, the induced EMF is always try to oppose the cause which it produces. Induced EMF is always try to oppose the cause which it produces. So it is given by the Lenz, therefore it is called Lenz law, and he proved it. He explained the law. He has taken a magnet and a coil. When the north pole of the magnet is brought towards the coil, so it first attracts, and but the n magnet is very close to the coil, there is n pole induced, north pole induced in the coil, and north they repel, okay, they repel to each other. So it is clear that the current is inducing in the direction, but when magnet is very closer, then north and north opposes, repel each other. So it is clear that they opposite. But in other case, when the when the magnet is taken away from the coil, again the south pole is produces, and here is the north pole, so they attract, induced EMF produced, and it, that is south pole is producing, so north and south they attract. So in this way they repel and directly based on the conservation law. In the both of the case, the energy neither can be produced nor can be destroyed. So it is based on the conservation law of energy.